Great job by our guys. No, I mean I think it's a matter of getting over a cold. Just getting over a cold a little bit, and yeah, nothing crazy. I mean, hey, officiating these games is tough. It's probably tougher than coaching, and the toughest thing's obviously playing. So, those guys don't have an easy job out there.
How did the early foul trouble, and all the games, the biggest change things besides you played Emmanuel, of course, and Trey had the night he had? Was there any other changes that you guys had?
Well, the staff's been on me to give you a chance, and it just, and I love it. I love, the ease, elected to play. When Krivas went out, he was, I'd kind of penciled him into red shirt because I thought that was the best thing for him. But when Krivas went out, E-Man can be pretty persuasive and persistent, and he really wanted to play. And I just told him there might not be any opportunities. He didn't care. He just wanted to help the team. So I think that shows the type of character and selflessness he has. The staff's been on me to play him, but it's tough. I still feel like, we're developing Tobey and we're still developing Henry. So I feel like I got to get a lot of reps and put a lot of time into those two guys. So it's hard to find a third guy, but foul trouble dictated that today, and E-Man was awesome. Stepped up and really helped.
Oklahoma State kind of hangs its hat defensively on forcing turnovers. You guys just had 8 tonight. What was kind of key in taking care of the ball?
Well, we just talked. We talked about ball strength. We've been losing the ball a little bit too much, so just kind of emphasize that. We've been spending a lot of time on fundamentals. Believe it, ripping through, pivoting. The exciting stuff that you guys probably don't notice, but you have to do that against a team that pressures like this. And I think it helped us a little bit that number 2 picked up a couple of fouls because he's so proficient at getting his hands on balls. And and for the most part, they didn't press much tonight. So I don't know why. But they didn't. So maybe he felt like he was in the game playing the way they were, so he went with it, and so I think we were just fortunate in those aspects. But these guys get all the credit. They did a great job just on their own taking care of the ball.
Trey, how about your night tonight? And did you feel like with the guys, again, with the foul trouble, was that part of your motivation, or just I know you had a couple tough games too. How did you know what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the past, few Big 12 games, I haven't really played up to the expectations that, people had of me, but I had of myself. I've had some good talks with, my teammates and the staff. And I really just wanted to come today and just give 100% effort, and then everything else that would come with that, would come with that. I just wanted to make sure I could control what I can control because, I can't control if I make every shot or – if I could get an assist if someone makes their shots, but I can control how, hard I'm running around checking out people. And today, I guess I was the basketball gods rewarded me for the effort side of things, and the ball started going in the hoop.
Was it different for you, with what was going on and E-Man coming in and, any adjustments you had to make up there as well?
I mean, no, not really. We all practiced together. I thought E-Man did such a great job in the time that he came in for us because, I couldn't imagine getting thrusted into a position like that. In the middle of a game, it wasn't like it was the end of the game. It was crunch time minutes throughout, a decent stretch, and he went in there and proved he belongs, playing on the court. So, just seeing that confidence from him, it really inspired all of us to give 100% effort because, that's one thing he's going to do, whether he's on the court or on the bench.
For the players, what did y'all think about Avery, number 0 for Oklahoma State, both tonight and when y'all were sort of getting ready for this one?
Player. We knew, he had a great shot fake, and that he was aggressive coming into the game, and then obviously he showed that on the court today. So I mean, he that's what he did. He scored the ball. That's what kind of his role was on that team, and we did our best with trying to defend him as best as we could, and he kind of had it going a little bit, but our guys we stuck to the game plan and kind of tried to shut everybody else out, and as much as we could.
How much do you guys feel like a night like this? You got some tough road games potentially ahead. Here's an environment that's not really too hostile. You've got a lot of U of A fans here. Actually, do you feel like, hey, you got to get this one, make sure you get it? I mean, was there any thought about that, or is that?
I mean, winning on the road is tough in any level of college basketball. Especially in this conference. Obviously, we wanted to come on this road trip and get a sweep, but we didn't want to let the little bump we had at Texas Tech leak over into this game, and I don't think anyone on the team or players and staff let that happen. We came out and got a win knowing we were going home and playing 2 home games, and we don't we don't like to lose at home. We don't lose at home, so we're ready, excited to play in front of our fans again.
Knowing Steve for such a long time, I'm just curious. I don't know how often you're able to stay in touch with him these days, but any ways he seems different than he was?
No. He's always been the same guy. I mean, he's always been the same. He's a great guy to hang out with. Yeah, no, and I know, he's trying to build this program back to where everyone wants it to be, and I'm sure he'll get it there. Just takes time. It takes time. I mean, it goes pretty fast, but man, I'm already in my 4th year. And I can only imagine, what he's having to go through on a daily basis. That first year's tough, trying to figure everything out, a new landscape. So, you guys got a great guy, and he'll get the ship righted.
What was the toughest thing for you personally that first year?
Well, we had a good first year. I had this kid named Ben Matherin. I had a kid named Christian Coloco. I had a kid named Pella Larson. I mean, I had some good players. The first year was, we kind of ended up limping into the NCAA tournament against a really tough Houston team in San Antonio when we were a 1 seed. And Kelvin Sampson kicked our butts wearing sweats. I mean, that was the toughest thing that year. So it was a great year.
Caleb, I know you guys didn't get to play the game, but through the McDonald's process at all, did you get to know Bryce Thompson any?
Yeah, I know him. I played him in high school, and we kind of kept in touch throughout high school, and he's been on a great journey. Being where he's at now, and I know his father really well. My parents know each other, and so I'm happy for him in his journey, and we're pretty cool.
Caleb, could you just kind of reflect on the game you had? And you had 2 segments there, one late in the first half, a couple of layups that seemed, and was really tight there, and then breaking out with some threes there in the second, right in a row. Either one of those, were you feeling momentum, or did, anything about just the way the game was at that point that you had to do that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, my teammates and my coaches trusted me, and I wanted to come out here and play as best as I could on both ends of the floor. Obviously I haven't been, holding up on my end on, obviously the offensive end, but at the end of the day, I know that my teammates and my coaches are rocking with me, whether I play good or bad, and that's all that really matters to me. God is good. He's, kept me throughout my whole career, and, I trust in him, and my faith in him is always going to be there. So that's kind of what, I lean on the most, and like I said, my teammates and coaches are rocking with me, and I'm rocking with them.
As comfortable offensively as you've been all year? I mean,
the
way people have been playing you've been adjusting to that, I know.
Yeah, I got to adjust on the fly. Knowing that I'm probably going to get the best defender on the other team guarding me, and I got to adjust to that, and I got to be there for my teammates, and as many ways as possible. And one thing I could control is my effort and my energy. Giving energy to my teammates as well, and supporting them when I can, and one thing that coach has been on me about is smiling, and I probably had like 30 smiles today, so that was something that I was proud of.
One more question, Tommy. Maybe it didn't ultimately matter the way the score played out, but that first half review you were talking about, it looked pretty upset. They told you it was too late?
Yeah, I think we missed our window to get it reviewed, and that's on on me, and maybe I wasn't adamant about it, but I still haven't seen the play, but but the people that did were thought I had a good chance to maybe be called a flagrant foul, and so but hey, onward and upward.
Did I don't know, that hurt at all, or how did you just?
Yeah, I mean it caught me off guard, like elbow to the neck area, but the ref told me he didn't call it because I didn't really move too much, so I guess I was a little too strong of a screen for me. But no, it was all good.